All right, everyone, welcome to Divine Rain Music. All right. All right, everyone, welcome to Divine Rain Music. I am glad that you made it here. I am glad that you've decided to join us on this journey on how to play this thing called bass guitar. All right, so today I'll be starting the journey. All right, so I'm glad that you're here on this channel, and I promise you, after all of this, you're going to know the basis of this bass guitar. All right, so to start off, we are going to start with knowing your bass guitar. All right, so I'm assuming that you do not know anything about this, so I'm starting from the scratch. First of all, you have to know your bass guitar. All right, okay, start off. First thing, this is your bass guitar, and all these things here have their names. So now, getting familiar with your bass guitar, this is your tuning head or your tuning knob, whatever you can call it. That this is called nuts. All right, this is called nuts. Then this is called fret. It changes your sound. This little metal here that's all over this place is changing your sound. Then this is called fretboard. In between the fret is called your fretboard. Okay, so there's difference between your fret and your fretboard. Okay, so which is what we're going to actually explore later on. There's a lot on this fretboard. Okay, this is your fret, this is your fretboard. Your fret changes the sound. It's an iron that changes the sound. All right, and this is your string. Your strings. These are your strings. These are your strings. This is a four strings bass guitar. Okay, so we have your string, and these strings have their names. Okay, also have their number. This is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3, and this is number 4. Number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. All right, and this is E, A, D, G. That is their name. This is E strings, this is A string, this is D string, and this is your G string. All right, this is E, this is A, this is D, and this is your G strings. All right, so here is your strap button, or whatever you can call it, or strap knob. It's actually strap button. Okay, this is the body of your bass, and this is a pickup. This is your pickup. This is where the sound comes in. This pickup, I want to pick something I kept on the ground. This thing has the ability to pick up any sound, any metal sound. You can see it has the ability to pick up any metal sound. That is why when you play this in, it picks this up. It's called pickup, more like the microphone that actually picks the sound. All right, and this is your volume. All right, and this is your jack. This is where you connect to your mixer. Naturally, bass guitar does not sound that. Doesn't stop you from using it for rehearsal anyway. It doesn't sound that, so except you connect it to your mixer. So without this, you may not really hear it that loud. All right, so but when you want to rehearse, you can actually rehearse with your earpiece and just get the sound, you know. But it will be good if you can get something like a little combo, or something like a little combo, or a little speaker you can connect it to so that you hear the sound. So, and this is this one is called tone volume. It's supposed to be here, but it's not here. Tone volume. Some bass guitar do have 3, while some have 4 of the tone. So that is all about this bass guitar. That's all about knowing your bass. So if somebody say, give me your A string, you should be able to know that this is your A string. You should be able to know that this is your A string, which is the second one. If somebody say, give me your E string, you should be able to know that this first one is actually your E string. Somebody say, give me your G string, you should know that the fourth one, which is the tiniest, is actually your G string. So E string is the thickest, followed by A string, followed by D string, followed by your A string. All right, followed by your G string. Sorry, if you're using 5 strings bass guitar, the thickest one, that is the number 1 of the 5 strings bass guitar is your B. All right. If you're using 6 strings, your last one, which is the 6th one, is actually your C string. Okay, so that will make the tuning a bit different from this very one. Okay, so that is getting familiar with your bass. All right, so now that one is out of the way, so the essence of this name that I showed you earlier is because when tuning your bass guitar, that is the tone you will tune them to. For example, this keyboard now, I'm playing on E, so I have to tune this one to sound. Okay, you see, it has to rhyme A. You see, then this is your D. I'm going to tune this one a little bit off. Then this is your G string. Alright, so it has to sound the same thing. So if you don't know all these things, so how will you tune it? So if you don't know it, how will you tune it? So you have your E, you have your E, then you have your A, and then you have your D, and you have your G. Okay, so knowing the names of these strings helps you to tune them, so that when you want to run your sofa note, it will be easier. For example, you see, when you want to run your sofa note, it will be easier. You can actually use your sofa note to tune your bass guitar. All right, so but you have to tune it with your keyboard or with your app. Okay, download the app. Just type in from your Play Store. I don't know if they have it on iOS. Just type it from your Play Store, bass guitar or bass guitar tuner. You see different types of it there. So just download one that you'll be okay with. I use Ultimate Tape Tuner, so I'm fine with that one. Download the one you can that you're okay with. Then from there you move ahead. All right. So now, exploring the notes on your fretboard is another journey. Okay, each of these fretboard have their notes. For example, this is my C, this is D, the C sharp actually, this is C, this is C sharp, this is D. So how will you know all of these things? Somebody say play on F sharp. How will you know where F sharp is? Now I play F sharp on. I play it here. I play D. I play it here. I play my let's say I play on G. And I can come here. So how will you know all these things? So we have to learn all the notes on your fretboard, exploring your fretboard. Okay, if a musician is playing and say let's go to A, sharp sharp, you don't need to waste time, just jump in. You already know that this is your A string, so you can actually start from there. So you can actually start from there. You already know that's your A string. So knowing your strings will also help you to calculate. Then when you have your E, know that next is F sharp. Knowing your fretboard will help you a lot. So that is it. So we have to explore your fretboard. And another thing we have to talk about is your finger. Okay, so getting familiar with your bass guitar, your fingering and all that. So each of your finger is meant for each of your fretboard. Okay, if you're playing from this C sharp, C actually, not C sharp, you're playing from your C, this is how you place your finger. Each of those fingers is assigned to each of this fretboard. Okay, You want to play this place. This is the finger that should play here. You want to play on this second fretboard. This is the finger that should play. You want to play on the third fretboard. This is the finger. You want to play on the fourth fretboard. This is the finger. So you should be able to do. All right. And relax your fingers. Don't like hold it very strong, you know. Relax your fingers, okay? When you relax your finger, is to actually help you a lot. Relax your finger. You can rest it on the body of your bass, okay? Now that you know the name, you should be able to know that this, I'm referring to this very part, the body of your bass. Relax your finger, place it on the body of your face, and your positioning when sitting down or standing actually matters. Position yourself very well in a relaxed way, you know. Tap it and it will float and it will play. And when playing, I wanted to show you this. You don't just hold your fret at the middle to be giving this sound. You don't just hold your fretboard on the middle. You have to bring your finger close to the fret itself, okay, so that you have a clean sound. Okay, you have to bring your finger close to the fret itself so that you have a clean sound. All right, so that is finger position. All right, so relax your fingers, relax it, and don't like try to pick it. Don't try to bend your wrist in order to be able to do all of that. Relax your fingers, let it be as close. And when picking any of this sound, let the rest of the fingers be as close as possible, okay? For example, don't just stretch your hands like this, finger positioning. Let your fingers be as close as possible, okay? As you're lifting them up, let them be as close as possible. All right, that will help you have a very clean sound, okay? So relax your fingers, and then relax your nerves as well. And then secondly, when playing and when doing any exercise, start very slow, very slow. Don't rush it. Very slow. And you can actually use this thing they're calling me of this sound. You can actually use metronome. Next thing I want to cover is let each of your fingers be independent. You understand? You don't have to put your finger on this very in order to be able to press it down. No, your fingers should be independent. Don't use that sound. And this particular one, you have to develop. It has a lot of work to do. You have to develop it because it's the weakest among all of them. So you have to develop it so that you do its work, because you're going to use this finger a lot. You have to develop it. Your whole step from your root. Let's assume this is your root. This is your root. This is your root. This is your root. Whatever your root is, your whole step is 1 2 1 2. The second one is your whole step. So if somebody say give me a whole step or go a whole step higher, it means come like this. If somebody say give me a whole step lower, it means from where you are. Whole step lower from where you are is from 1 2, which is this. Whole step higher from where you are is, then half step is immediately. Half step is immediately, whether back or front. All right. Then cross strings. Cross string is if you want to go a whole step cross string, is actually how do you count it? Now you count from the down string. Let's say you're going for the down string. You count 1 2 3. All right. So you have the same thing. All right. So if you are going from here to here, I want to do a cross string. In other words, don't want to stretch your hand. Don't want to stretch your hand. I want to do a cross string from here I don't want to like go to this side, I want to do it here, you count from here, 1 2 3. Let's say you're playing it. So this note, you don't want to go this far, so what you do is to just count from 1 2 3. You get the same thing. That's very simple, right? Start from the first C, D, E, C, D, E, C, D. Like as I'm playing now, you see every finger is at sign. C, C, D, E, C, D, E, C, D, E, F, C, D, E, F, C, D, E, F, C, D, E, F, G, 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 A, C, D, E, F, G, A, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Then you have your C. And one thing about bass is the same pattern. The same pattern. The same pattern. So I'm going to show you next video. I'm going to be doing is your whole step, half step, and all of these. Then I'm going to also be teaching you minor scale and some finger exercises that will be good for you. But for now, we'll leave it this way till my next video. Enjoy this very one. God bless you. This is Divine Realm Music. Thank you for your time watching this video. God bless you so much. And also subscribe, follow us on all our channels, on TikTok Divine Realm Music, on YouTube Divine Realm Music, on Instagram, and on Facebook Divine Realm Music as well. Follow us, make comments, and make suggestions. By so doing, you are encouraging us. God bless you. Divine Realm Music signing out. Thank you for your time. See you on Wednesday.